You've been around the boxing business for decades. What separates Ryan Garcia from the pack of prospects that you've been around throughout the years?
His mental. His mental. Most people would say confident, but a lot of people that really don't have it mentally or even scared are very confident because they're not fighting, they're talking. Confident, intelligent, mentally where he fights and sets up his punches from the last 10 fights I've seen, and then getting a year or two older but still young. You see the progress faster than any young fighter that started at his age as a professional. It's amazing.
You've been right next to Canelo throughout his ascent. You've seen it from a very close perspective. How do you compare both fighters to where Canelo was when he was younger to where Ryan is today?
Okay. I see. His personality is different than Garcia's, and Garcia's personality is different from Canelo. But those two personalities suits and fit the way not only they fight, but the way they are to their fans, and I'm pretty sure in their inner circle, outside of boxing. But they have something in common that matters. They both Mexican. And they, under the banner of history that's been laid down before them, that's what they have in common. And to me, that is very, very important, especially when times get rough or you get questioned on who you are, as Ryan have said, and have straightened up a lot of people because he's proud of who he is, he's proud of where he come from, and he represents that.
You've been around
the culture,
right? And you've been around toughness your entire career, growing up in Philly. You've been around tough guys. How do you feel? Do you believe?
It's my guy here, man. He makes sure I get home safe.
Do you believe Ryan gets unfairly criticized because of his clean, good boy looks and his smile and his following? Do you think that all the criticism he feels is undeserved?
Well, I think some criticism is good because if you don't have criticism and you just have praises, then it might not turn out to be what people think you are successfully wise. I think the balance of what Garcia Ryan is experiencing is all a part of the growth, all a part of seeing is he mentally. How did he take this person saying, I hope you get knocked out, or I hope you don't win, or you a Hollywood Instagram fighter. I heard a lot of things, but he heard them also. How do he channel that, take that, and use that as a plus and then a negative? And that's the key.
You've been around prospects your entire career. How does Ryan differentiate from anyone you've come across in the past? What kind of future do you think he holds?
Well, look, you're talking about a few things. I can just say fight and leave it alone. Handsome. That goes a long way. See, when you handsome and got a nice look and a nice core to you and a nice responsive attitude, right? And you can fight on top of that. You're going to get the naysayers. You're definitely going to get some jealousy, right? I'm pretty sure it's more men than women that's jealous, right? Look at his Instagram following. They're not all men, right? Then he got a lot of men fans, don't get me wrong. But let's be honest. The looks, the skills, the smarts, the young, but the most intelligent on his move of speaking as he took the podium today. He, to me, with this technology that we live in 2020, is their modern day young Oscar De La Hoya. But Ryan Garcia.
You're obviously a shareholder of Golden Boy. You have a stake in the company and the relationship. How are you going to define success for this event specifically? What are you looking for? Ryan's been asking for this moment for a long time. Main event status.
Two questions. I looked at it as two questions. I expect us to have a good show. Golden Boy Promotion. You mentioned the business side.
Right.
That's one. Second, if you listen to what I said, which I know you did on the podium, to my left and to my right, to all the fighters, even the A side to most people or reporters. To me, there's no A, there's no B. We know who's the people that you're looking for and looking at. We know who's the headliner. We know all this stuff. We know who's the potential. We know who's there. But at the end of the day, when that bell rings, everybody up here on this podium have an opportunity to do what? To be in that spot. Nobody's gonna give you that spot. You heard me say that, right?
Right.
You gotta go take the spot. So just look at everything as being what it is. You have a chance to change that narrative, and that's what I was putting out there. So, as a promoter, obviously I want everyone that's supposed to win, but I want to see everyone fight like they're the champion, like they got something to lose, like they want to be in that spot. Can you imagine how profound that was when I told everybody, if you want that spot, you're not going to be given it. You got to take that spot. So it keeps me in the middle of saying, look, you got the opportunity to be over here. You got that opportunity to be over there. Who don't want that in anything? Who don't want that in anything? And so the encouragement part was key. Ryan Garcia, to me, and I've said this before, but even every year I get a chance to say it again. And every year I get more sound bites to the saying. Ryan Garcia is right at the door of history. Of what? Not history of winning the fight. History that really gets people attention. He's fighting a tough guy. This week will get people's attention that, like, yo, this dude ain't no joke. I'm looking for a knockout.